Welcome in YouTube to another deliberation video. This time on Dragon's Dogma 2. Go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to help us grow, you can do it for free by hitting that sub button. Just to get it out of the way, Dragon's Dogma 2, I have mixed feelings about. The story's good, not great. I feel like Capcom kind of maybe took a few shortcuts in this game as far as like doing stuff. Like I said it a couple times in this playthrough, like if you were able to like lock onto targets, especially the flying ones, like you can kind of do in Elden Ring is a good example of it. I think Witcher can do it as well. Obviously there's other games that you can just do, like you can click a button, lock on to somebody, so that way the camera sticks with them. I feel like that would have added to the combat situation. The fast travel wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was actually good. The adventuring around the roads wasn't bad, except for going into and out of Batal. Like the checkpoint down to Batal and back was a little probably unnecessarily difficult with like the two Cyclopses in one place. You get attacked by them. I think you get attacked by like some Saurians or like a next level up Saurians and like the next level up goblins kind of all at once, and it can be a little bit much. So I feel like that was kind of a miss as well. I felt like it felt okay. It felt okay. I like the whole vocation system. I do feel like it, especially where you can use like crossover passives, so you can like mix and match and like come up with like basically a super character if you wanted to. I feel like that was kind of a nice touch. But plus the fact that this really isn't Dragon's Dogma 2, now is it? The first two acts, so we'll say 67%, and that is being generous, because it's actually more than that, but 67% of this game is more like Dragon's Dogma 1 remade, right? What I understand, Dragon's Dogma 1 had a lot of issues when it first came out, like the whole combat system was super janky. Apparently not as bad as this one. And then obviously, after you finish the second act, it actually rolls into Dragon's Dogma 2, which you see now on the screen, which is, it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I feel like Capcom kind of like missed the boat. Like I know this game got a lot of hate on release because of like the microtransactions that they put into the game. I don't know. I feel like they missed. I can't really put my finger on exactly what. Yeah, and I don't think it was just one thing in the game that was kind of like off-putting a little bit, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 7. Unless you can get this like on a super sale for like $20, $30, I just really wouldn't recommend picking it up. There's so many other good games out there. There's like Tainted Grail, that's supposed to be phenomenal. Obviously Oblivion. I loved the original Oblivion. Heck, even Skyrim. We just played Skyrim, the original Skyrim. It was good. It was solid. I would recommend those more than this. I don't know. I was really looking forward to playing this, and at first I was kind of like hooked on it. And then the more I progressed in the game, like the mechanics just felt a little bit off. I like the pawn system, I do. Just some of it is just frustrating, I think is the best way to put it. And hopefully they can patch some stuff or make it a little bit better. I don't think so. It's been, I think, over a year since it came out. So, like, I think it's basically in its final form. Like, Capcom has probably moved on to another project at this point that they're doing. So, it's not bad. Like I said, if you can get it for like $20 especially, you could really have a lot of fun in this game. There's a ton of side content. There's a lot of things you can make and craft, and there's a lot of different ways to progress. There's different vocations that you can do. You can try to get all the vocations. I probably would have been better off doing the Mystic Spear Hand, which might have been better. In fact, I will probably actually, after I'm done recording this, go back into Vermund, go into the vocation place, and just buy the other vocations just to get the achievements for them. But I mean, outside of that, you know, it's fine. It's a fine game for $20 or $30. I'll just say that. So I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. I know, like, I didn't really do this second part, or the last act. I didn't really do it probably as perfectly as a regular fan would want, but it is what it is at this point. I kind of just want to move on to something else. Maybe at some point we come back to it, especially if they put new content into the game. Maybe. I mean, I own the games. I can reinstall it at any point I want, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. And if you have any suggestions for upcoming things or any suggestions as to maybe what I could have done better, feel free to leave a comment. Go ahead and like this video, and if you're new to our channel, please definitely hit that sub button. There's a ton of other content out there. I appreciate it. Stay awesome. Stay safe, YouTube. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.